This is our Sakamoto Days. We're doing season 1 review. This is covering part 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert for anybody who hadn't seen it. Mm-hmm. We're getting deep into spoilers here. So, overall thoughts on both parts of season 1?
Really good. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see more. Because I just want to see where they're going to go from here. But I've been enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. Yeah, no, it's a 9 out of 10 show easily. Best anime right now. Better than One Piece by far.
That's definitely not true.
Oh, it kills One Piece. Sakamoto Days destroys One Piece. One Piece wishes it was Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days.
One Piece wishes it could tell a story in just one simple season of 22 episodes. Call it a day. Return for a season 2, another 22 episodes. You know what I'm saying?
All I gotta say is the soundtrack.
I want that for One Piece. I do.
The soundtrack for Sakamoto Days is better than anything Beyonce's ever put out. Flat out.
You know what? I'm not gonna say it's better than anything Beyonce's put out, but this is the first time I've watched an anime and I actually cared about the music.
Better than anything Beyonce's ever put out. She pales in comparison.
Sakamoto is a better protagonist than Luffy.
All I got.
I don't want to see a damn another Luffy cosplay. I only want to see Sakamoto cosplays moving forward. They are now banned. Get rid of them. We don't want to see no Luffys. No, nothing anymore. All right.
The teamwork they showed in Sakamoto Days is better than any of those plebeian groups on Harry Potter. None of them. Nobody showed teamwork as much as they do on Sakamoto Days, and that's a given. I can't stress that enough.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know how it's better than One Piece.
And in Sakamoto Days, they didn't need a dog to make it good. They don't need that. So I respect them for that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your thoughts on Sakamoto Days and how it was better than One Piece?
I'm not getting into this tit for tat that they get into.
One more thing that Sakamoto Days does that I highly respect.
Oh, it makes sense?
It makes sense.
It ends in a reasonable amount of episodes?
They don't have to sacrifice their people just to survive the day like Karen Yeager does.
Oh, here we go.
He always got to throw a strike.
Sakamoto.
Attack on Titan always gets a strike.
We can't even get to the review because dudes are throwing shade. You see how this happens?
All I said was that it was better. It was a better anime than One Piece.
Nah, both of y'all being petty. Nah.
I don't know.
Sakamoto Days had me in the first 15 minutes of this first episode. It took me 3 episodes of One Piece to even begin to wonder if it was going to get better. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That 3rd episode, and it's just like, all right, so when does the good part happen?
It took 7 Harry Potter movies for me to realize, what am I watching?
I know, and what are you going to do with only 7? If the books would have just kept on going, if she was on book 100 right now, you'd be good.
And book.
But it's the fact that, it makes sense, and it's a story that you can follow, and it ends in a reasonable amount of time, and you don't have to spend light years of your life
the boy who
giving
lived
it to
was
it.
just an accident.
We do have a review to get to.
You know what? You're right. I apologize.
Really that lucky.
We got a review to get to.
Let's go ahead and review.
Okay. I'll give mine briefly without throwing shade to other media that y'all are obsessed with. So for me, I love Sakamoto Days. I thought it was really, really good. I feel like if you are a fan of the live action movies of John Wick or The Equalizer, these movies are about these retired assassins trying to, move on with their life, but kind of get sucked back into things. It's kind of like that. I won't say that it copies that formula because everything else outside of that, I feel like is pretty original, but just the formula of retired assassin who was the best being pulled back in, I thought it was executed really, really well. I really love the comedy. I love the action. I think the action was incredible. I thought the music was really strong as well. So I highly recommend Sakamoto Days to anybody.
I love that you compared it to John Wick because I found myself very empty once the John Wick series ended. And then I moved on to The Equalizer, but we got to be honest, the only good movie in the Equalizer series is the first one. The other 2 kind of just fell off. And so Sakamoto Days is really fulfilled that void I had in my heart that I was missing.
From John Wick.
Because I love the one man whoops 30 asses. I've always loved that. That concept to me has always been entertaining. It's why, The Matrix was so awesome. Why sometimes Jason Statham movies are okay. I just love the one dude fights 30 other dudes at the same time and wins.
There's more anime that do that. Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Sakamoto Days kind of does it the best, though. I think it does.
Oh no.
I think he does it the best. His fight scenes are just graphically entertaining.
Let's just jump into that. What is everybody's favorite action scene or fight scene from the show? Or if you have multiple, you can name those two. But what was y'all favorites?
Let me see.
Maybe when he was using food to fight Shin.
Oh, when he used was that a
I think it was like a bubble gum?
Or was it like
I thought it was
a
jawbreaker?
jawbreaker?
I thought it was either a jawbreaker or something.
Because
It was some candy.
It was something that broke, a piece of candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he hit the bullet with
the candy piece.
That was hard.
And then he's just, that's cold. As a foodie, I think it's cool that you can whoop ass using food.
That was your favorite scene because of that?
Yes, because
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Jordan, what's
I
your
enjoyed
favorite?
the Ferris wheel fight.
Oh, that was good too.
That was a good one.
That one. And
I watched that one twice.
I'm trying to think. I like that one, and each one had a fight that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What about the plane? When he used like the plane wheels
Oh, at the
and
end.
knocked the dude out at the end.
Well, no. How about when he used them to ride on? Because remember, first
Oh,
he hit
that
the
was
plane wheels,
yeah, he turned it
rode
into
on
like
it as a scooter. He used it as a Segway almost.
And that's why I say they're graphically entertaining, because that made no sense, but also made so much sense at the same time of how he used the wheels as like a Segway.
I do like when he uses like little minor objects to because when he's training, like he's stopping bullets with chopsticks. I like that.
Yeah.
Sure. My favorite fight scenes, there's two, was Shin versus one of the criminals, but it was at the amusement park when he couldn't see. But he had to listen. He had to use his
Sakamoto was giving him
all the instructions.
Yeah.
Yes, when he was listening, when he was using his clairvoyant power to do that, when he was like, that was dope. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was Sakamoto versus Slur, when they was like finally fought and stuff. Now it did get like cut short and everything. They can't give it.
They can't give it all.
Yeah, they can't give it all yet. But like there was that scene where they both was like fist coming in slow mo. Like that was epic right there. Plus like when they explained the history behind them and stuff too. So, but honestly, there was a lot of moments. I think we could keep going with the amount of great fight scenes there were.
Yeah, even Lou versus that one girl who found her to be a worthy adversary. You know what I'm talking about?
That was when she got drunk.
Oh yeah.
And you see, okay.
I feel
she drove me crazy with that.
She's pretty much like Rock Lee, like already a good fighter, but get some liquor in your system, then you take it to the next level.
Okay, I had some issues with Lou, not as a character. I love Lou, but I did feel like she was sidelined throughout part 2 specifically. Why didn't she come to the JCC exam?
Yeah, why wasn't she there?
Yeah.
I think she stayed back to
protect the family.
Okay.
Sure, but hold on, no, but old dude could have did that. Heisuke.
The sniper?
Heisuke could have did that.
Yeah, him and his bird.
Yeah, we got
sitting in the store with the gun?
I mean, put the gun under the register.
But she's working in the store with.
That's true. But hold on, so does Shin.
Who?
Shin works there too.
But somebody had to go along though.
Okay, sure.
And Shin was trying to prove himself that he could do things without Sakamoto.
But I do think that in general, Lou got sidelined.
I feel like this next season is going to be her.
We got to have more of her because I liked her a lot, but we didn't get enough of Lou. So
because it depends. Like the way with her character is like depending on what kind of alcohol she drinks.
Oh, it could change.
It's like she has like multiple personality for different alcohol because the first alcohol.
That's realistic too, because sometimes you know how yeah. You know how that is.
Yeah. Depending on what you drink. Yeah. But yeah, depending on what she drinks, that's how she had. Because the first time she drank, I forgot what she was drinking, but she had like a drunken fist type happy fighting style. But then when she drank, they said in this one she drank some like ethanol or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, it was like straight rubbing alcohol almost, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't even like
it was a chemical, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't even.
But with her family and all that, they they're used to drinking ungodly things. So like that just turned her into like a ruthless fighter.
Yeah.
When she drank something deadly, became like I said, a different personality for different alcohols.
I hope we get more of her backstory. I do find her being like the daughter
of the
mafia as just like really interesting, and I thought we were going to get some more of that.
Wasn't she like their hit person too? Mm-hmm. Like they were sending her to go kill people.
I think so, but we got a lot of Shin's backstory because we got his whole backstory with the lab and how he got his powers. I don't think we got enough. That's what I'm saying. Her whole character felt sidelined. So I'm with Tori.
More with Lou.
Season 2, we need her at the forefront because I liked her.
The last good thing she did was that ethanol fight.
Yeah, that was like, was that in part 1 or part 2? That was
part 2.
Okay, that was the beginning.
It felt like part 1.
I think it might have been either at the end of part 1 or at the beginning of part 2.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how did y'all feel about just, part 1 versus part 2? Because like for me, I thought there were different seasons because of how different they felt. But how did you guys feel about part 1 versus part 2?
I like the action in part 2 was just ruthless.
Part 2 came in swinging hard.
Yeah.
Like part 1, I felt like was great setup, get us to know these characters. Throw some fight scenes in here. We can see more about with Sakamoto and his wife and their daughter. That's all cute and everything. But then season 2 was just like action.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
action packed.
And then like they were introducing new characters and you don't know who's going to survive. Like that one fight with that one girl with the spikes.
Oh yeah.
And then the girl with the briefcase. Like I got
from the order.
Yeah, I got so invested. Like I was like, dang, I really hope this girl with the spikes survive and join Sakamoto's team. But then I was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. But like the other characters that they were showing, I was like, dang, they pretty cool. But then people just get knocked off left and right, and I was like, dang, I gotta chill off before I start liking somebody in this show from now on.
I feel that. Speaking of that, I had another question for you guys. It was about, you just reminded, what you were just talking about the deaths. Asia, you had an issue, kinda.
Can we talk about this?
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
Okay, so don't get me wrong. I get Sakamoto's wife being like, don't kill anybody. That's the only rule. You can do whatever you want, just don't kill people. And Sakamoto being a good husband, talking about okay, honey, I won't. But he was definitely killing people. He was like, he was still killing people. Like his wife should probably divorce him. He's definitely breaking the rule.
He's not killing him. He's just
I vividly remember him snapping somebody's neck. I've just never seen anybody survive a neck snap.
How do you survive a neck snap? I mean, he was like
yeah.
I mean, he probably jerked it. He probably didn't snap it. He probably jerked it enough to make your brain. Because when people pass out, their brain hits the side of their skull.
So he's applying just enough force to stabilize.
Okay, in Tori's defense, if he's a master assassin, he would know just enough to hurt you, but not kill you.
Just like when he was hitting people pressure points and knocking them out. Like he wasn't killing them, but he was incapacitating them. Now but there's no saying somebody didn't go behind him and kill the person.
So you're telling me that when Sakamoto took them plane wheels and knocked dude out,
he survived.
And he fell from the air all the way up in the sky, you telling me homie survived that?
Look at all the people who survived hitting the ground when they fell out the plane.
On the way.
Okay, that is true.
And then even the dude with the bionic parts, that man fell pretty high up.
I think it's like a Batman type thing. When you watch some Batman movies, you're like, okay, that hit was really hard. Yeah. Like some of these hits look like they could kill, but we just have to suspend our mind and just believe. Yeah.
This dude is killing people.
It's just like when you playing Batman games. Like no matter what Batman does to these people, like you go into detective mode, it just says unconscious. That's all.
Okay, but I will say, for both of these scenarios, like some of these people could die later of other complications. We don't know their health. They already have some prior health problems.
So you're telling me they're laying there and they're going to succumb to their spinal injuries?
They didn't die directly by his hands.
I mean,
They succumb to the injury, not.
or you could bleed out. I mean, let's say you don't get
definitely
help.
sounds like
hold on.
no.
but here's the
in
thing,
real
but here's the
life,
thing.
if
In
you
real
did
life, no.
that,
If
you
you-
go to jail
But here's
because
the thing.
you.
Here's the thing. They got a lot of blood in him because Sakamoto, that man was leaking gallons
He was.
of blood, and he somehow survived it all. No blood transfusion, just a few bandages and a bean bun or something like that, and he good to go. Like that's a whole nother world they in.
Okay. So overall, like for me, when it came to season 1 and 2, season 1 felt like they had these like slice of life moments, but it was really more just to understand the characters. Like you mentioned, like they're with their family or hanging out at the house and stuff like that. Season 2 was just, I felt like it was honestly like straight action almost throughout. And I'm not complaining about that. There was still moments of story where they pushed it along, but there was a point where it was like, we're just going to have people fighting. Like the entire, was it JCC exams? If I'm saying, I think that was it, right? Yeah. That was nothing but fight scenes for like 5 episodes straight on the plane and after. And that was dope. I loved it. And then same thing even before with the criminals, when you're like fighting the criminals who were coming after you. So the action was great. So I'm not complaining, but it felt like if anyone feels like part 1 is boring of Sakamoto Days, just wait a little bit until part 2 and it just picks up so much more.
How'd y'all feel about Buddy with the headset?
At the end,
Oh, you mean what was his name? Apart?
apart.
I think his name Apart. Yeah, you mean at the very, very end?
His fighting reminded me of Garo from One Punch Man.
Oh, I could see that. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's who he reminded me of. But like that kind of technology would be dangerous.
Yeah.
I just like that fight at the end. Like, listen, that part, I already like played it back like 2-3 times. That part where they threw in like the song where Sakamoto jumped out the plane and they had his theme song in the background and stuff. And he we already talked about it, but he pulled out the wheels and smacked. That was hard. Like, I mean, the animation and the music was like
Those wheels
incredible.
Those wheels ain't small or light.
Or light. Like,
Which is why I'm saying that dude is dead, but
They
they succumb to their injuries later, the injuries that he directly caused. But we can have this conversation another time when y'all are
the
ready.
hit didn't hit him. Maybe the fall did.
Yeah,
he
the
was already
fall.
falling. So
but he survived. He was at the end. He was there. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was after yeah. Okay, what about villains? How we feel about the villains? We got the big one, we got Slur, but then we had other smaller villains who came in, like the criminals and people like that and stuff. How we feel about the villains?
I just want to say I'm a fan of any villain that makes Sakamoto hurry up and get skinny and fight him even harder. Because I love those scenes where he would like just drastically like Ozempify and get small and whoop ass some more.
He's kind of like reverse All Might.
Oh, that's so funny. That's accurate.
Yes,
That's super accurate.
yes.
Yeah.
Good comparison.
Yeah.
So all of those villains that made him do that, I was hoping we'd get one more skinny Sakamoto fight at the end.
I thought he was going to get one for that super fan of his.
Yes, I was
But
hoping. I would have loved that for her.
Through the whole season, I like when they got introduced those characters, I was like, okay, I feel like the bad guys are definitely going to go after him, and they definitely going to go after her, because anytime you have a super fan or something like that, it's always a trope where the fan becomes the enemy.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Because first thing that came to mind was Buddy Syndrome from The Incredibles.
Yes.
That's the first thing came to mind.
Yes.
And I don't know if
she did remind me of that character.
I don't know if they're gonna brainwash them or trick them into hating them or something like that. I don't know. I feel like they're not going to be in control of themselves for this next part. But I just knew right away, because like anytime you have somebody like, dang, this person could be really dangerous, but then they, their powers seem a little too dangerous for them to be a good guy. You already know the bad guy's going to come after him. And Buddy, he got the feet blades, and she got I forgot what her power was. Was she just using guns?
What did she? I thought she had guns. Yeah, didn't she have the big gun, right? Didn't she have
can't remember.
I thought she did, yeah.
But yeah.
It's a lot of characters to keep up with, I'll be honest.
It
Season
is.
2, because they had so many, like, out of nowhere, it's like, yo, here's these other 10 characters on the plane. Like,
Was the death row ones in part 2?
yeah, that was
the death row
so you
prisoners?
had them. That was the first part.
Yeah,
of
the
part.
first batch.
And then the second thing was the JCC exam characters. So there's a lot of
And then
characters to keep up with. I
The
can't remember
Death
all the
Row are
characters.
the ones that the JCC went after? Or the Order went after?
Yeah, they were trying to stop them because yeah. So, what about Slur though? I mean, he was
Slur.
How do you guys feel about him as far? We didn't get a lot of him, but we got a little bit.
He gives me what's the name vibes from JJK.
Oh wait, who? You talking about
the dude that used to be what's the name's best friend, but now he's evil.
Oh, I got bad with names.
You know
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
The guy who got possessed. He's possessed pretty much with
Gojo's old friend.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. No. I thought the fight scene between them was really good. I felt like every time he was on screen, it was like, okay, like this guy can do some real damage. Because some of the villains were kind of getting destroyed pretty quick, but Slur was holding his own.
But you know who I want to see more of?
Who?
That old guy.
Oh.
That old man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, with the sword?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Every
who?
time. I'm again sorry for people watching who know the names. It's so many characters to keep up with, but he was dope. Like we'll put his name at the bottom somewhere. Cause every time, what was the thing where he like pull it out on the train?
It was they were in the van.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, yeah, that was. Yeah.
And it was a fly flying around. That man sliced all the traffic. They gave him a drop top convertible.
Yep. And then when he pulled it out on the in the building.
Yeah.
And then like the building cut in half. I mean, that man, no, I want more of him too. But honestly,
because I think I saw a comment. Somebody said that he's not dead. Like he didn't die.
Oh, I didn't think he did. He's too strong. No. He's.
But
But
he's coming back.
I have a feeling that they're going to find some kind of way to either
nerf him,
steal his power, nerf him, or kill him.
What about converting him to the villain side?
I don't think they do that. I think what's his name?
Because they aren't even playing with that power where they can control people. But, so maybe
I feel like what's his name?
Or the tech?
Sakamoto's old friend.
Nagamo?
No, Sakamoto's friend, the one that's evil now.
Oh, you mean Slur?
Slur. I slipped my mind.
No, you good.
Slur. I feel like Slur's going to find a way to either harness his power, take his power, or kill him. Because like they had a conversation where they feel like that he was like a urban legend, that the more people believe in him, the more power he has, or something like that. They were saying something like that. But I feel like he's going to try to find a way to either steal his power or kill him, or one of those two, or copy it. But I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But I do want to see more of him on screen because he's just too OP. Anytime you got somebody that OP, they're gonna do one of those things to him.
No, you're right.
They're gonna kill him off. Right. They're gonna either kill him off, steal their power, or do something.
You gotta kill him off probably because like he's too strong for the threat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if he was there, he could just kill him in 1 second.
He's not good for the plot.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta make it fair. I'm with you. Yeah. Okay, we're giving a lot of praise to Sakamoto Days. Of course, no movie, no anime, no show is perfect. So what are our critiques or just least favorite things about Sakamoto Days? If we have any. Oh.
No, it's a 9 out of 10 show.
So what's stopping it from being a 10 then?
Just because...
I have my personal ones.
One. I could be nitpicking.
No, this is time to nitpick.
Yeah,
I want somebody black on his team.
Okay, we did get a black villain. We got
we got 2 of them, and they both got knocked off. One got Swiss Army knifed, and then the other one got briefcased.
You're right. I never thought of that.
It was on screen briefly.
Damn.
Okay.
Fair enough, Tori.
Asia, have you thought of your critique yet, or you need some more time? I have mine.
I think there were just some moments with dialogue.
In season, probably part 1, right?
In part 1.
Yeah, that went too long or what?
Yeah, that went on for a little bit too long. I don't love the long-windedness.
That was the establishing and the character.
Yeah. And it makes sense. It does just drive me crazy though. And that's a nitpick in itself. Because like I said, it's a great show. I just can't give it a full 10. But I can't put my finger on what's holding it back from being a 10.
Okay.
But I know the dialogue kind of was
So
in the first part.
That's fair. No. I've heard complaints about the first part being a little slower, and people had issues with that. Yeah. Now, if you watch the whole thing, it makes more sense. But that's fair.
I do got another one.
Oh, please go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. I want him to kill somebody.
That's his rule. He'll get divorced.
He
then he has no
definitely
family.
was.
I want them to
Okay.
break that rule.
That's.
I want her
you
to
gotta
be
wait
like,
for, the
I
last
really
episode
think he
or
is
something.
breaking the rule already, you guys.
I just want her to be like, you know what?
Go do it.
If it's to protect the family.
The only way that could happen, and I don't want this, but if the daughter got hurt
Or kidnapped.
then the mom would be like, break the rule and then just unleash. That'd be hard. If she got, you know what? If she got kidnapped and then the wife gave him permission, then yes, go kill whoever you need to get our daughter back.
Or like they do, like somebody, like they're going in for the final blow on her, and she yells out in slow motion, "Do it!" And he just comes through like zips past.
Nah, if he's doing it, I want it to be emotional. That's more comedic, I feel like.
Huh? If
I want it to be an
I'm talking about
emotional
like
moment.
if she's about to get killed and she yells for him to do it and he zips past killing everybody on the way to her, like
she can't be mad about him killing someone to save her. What's she gonna be? You should have let me die. Like she can't be mad about that. She gotta keep the marriage. Okay, so my critique is I enjoyed the show. It was good. I'd probably give it a high 8, but I did feel like when it came to the stakes, it didn't feel like it really ever hit a moment where I was really that worried about the characters, except for one time in the show. But like, I felt like the stakes weren't high enough. It always felt like, you know what, everybody's going to be fine at the end. Like whenever somebody would get in trouble, Sakamoto did kind of pop up out of nowhere, like with Shin at the end of it. Same thing with, there was one moment where we thought his wife was in trouble at the store, but it ended up being.
I was like, oh,
you knew?
They just like, damn, she must got. I thought she was. At first, I thought I was like, damn, she been holding back this whole time.
Oh, you thought she was trained? Oh, me too. Like, you thought, okay.
I thought she was like, she was like that. And I was like, damn.
But it ended up being just Nagamo, right?
Nagamo.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. Whenever they would say, hey, here's some high stakes, and it's like, oh, not really. So I'm hoping, and again, I'm giving that probably mostly a pass because it's season 1. I think season 2 and 3, we're gonna have to see him either break the rule or we just have to have the stakes go higher. Because the thing about it is, like, I mean, they're gonna keep coming after him. If they already sent criminals after him, and these are supposed to be some of the best, then who are they sending next? So it has to go a higher stake.
That's why they had to do the recruiting, because they done.
Oh yeah, to find out.
They got to recruit because they done exhausted all they big guns.
Yeah.
I have to ask this, and maybe it's a stupid question, but like, is it ever going to be easy for a show like this to have high stakes when its main protagonist is like clearly protected by some serious plot armor? Like,
yeah, with the other characters, we need to have.
But I know with those characters, there's going to be a moment where like, here's Sakamoto's going to come and save them. It's just like,
somebody has to get hurt for real or whatever. We have to have some real consequences, or even Sakamoto, we have to see him push like his limit. Like I want to see him like barely win a fight, like we need that. So that's what I mean.
But that's what I'm saying. He's so protected by plot armor. It's just like if you can't light this dude on fire, you can't defeat him.
No, I see what you're saying. And that's what I think is, I want moments like that where we just push the stakes more. But I hear what you're saying. Like it's almost the show's design is made to be, because he's supposed to be the best of the best.
Yeah.
But think about John Wick. John Wick had moments of.
Yeah, but John Wick wasn't like. Not indestructible. Like Sakamoto comes across as like an indestructible character.
Whenever you see John Wick come in, everybody's talking about the boogeyman and they're hiding and locking their doors.
Yes, but he still has to use his bulletproof suit to protect his face and not get a headshot and everything, because that'll take him out. Sakamoto does not seem like he can be taken out.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Ever, no matter what, they lit him on fire. They set it on fire. He did not die.
Maybe it's more about how he reacts to other people suffering consequences or getting hurt, or somebody dying potentially.
It all could be a test to him, to keeping his no killing rule.
True.
So maybe it's all a test for him. But what I did notice in all these fights that they have, the people that he has converted to giving up that killing lifestyle, every time that they, ever since they've given up that life, they've all leveled up. Each fight that they have, they like Shin's unlock new abilities.
Oh, we can tell the future and stuff?
Yeah. So like each time, every time somebody that he's, like brought over to his side, like they're evolving. So maybe it's not for him, it's just for them. Mm-hmm. And they're the ones who could lose it all.
Fair point. All right, y'all, we're at the tail end here. Anyone have any final thoughts overall of season 1 of Sakamoto Days? What would you say to maybe? Or what would you say to somebody who's curious about it? You know.
I would say give it a shot. Definitely give it a shot. If you like action, it's that. If you like, slice of life, it's got some of that. A little comedy, a little drama, a little bit of everything. It has a nice little concoction mix of good things. So, yeah, check it out.
Asia, any final thoughts, or would you say to somebody if they're curious about it?
Oh, I was about to be petty. I was going to say, like, if you're thinking about, like, starting your One Piece journey, don't just watch Sakamoto Days. It'll fulfill you more than One Piece ever can. And you will be left feeling like you can do anything you set your mind to once you finish watching Sakamoto Days. So just don't even waste your time with One Piece. Just don't even do it.
Interesting. Well,
that's what I was going to say.
I mean, I'd say the opposite because, if you enjoy One Piece, you'll love Sakamoto Days. If you like bland, unseasoned things such as Beyonce and Harry Potter,
bland and unseasoned,
then go ahead and not watch it. I guess if you want to be edgy, go ahead and watch Harry Potter and listen to some Beyonce while you don't watch Sakamoto Days. If that's what you want to do, I guess.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hilarious. I was gonna say, I really think that Sakamoto Days is a good beginner anime. Honestly, I think that because don't you think so?
I think I would recommend it as like a starter anime.
Yeah, because it's like I feel like some anime get, and then I like these too, but get deep into the magic and the lore and the power systems and this, and that could be a lot for somebody brand new to try to understand some of these power systems that get really complicated. I think that this is a good beginner anime because there's already a lot of movies that are similar to this. We already talked about John Wick, Equalizer, any Jason Statham movie, honestly. So it's like, you take that's already kind of a concept that American, especially moviegoers like. So
I'm gonna recommend it to my grandma.
You know what? Your grandma would like Sakamoto Days.
My grandma would like Sakamoto
because she loves Expendables and
Suicide Squad.
Asia's grandmother doesn't like the usual grandma movies.
You would think she'd be watching like Golden Girls or
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind, but no,
action.
she likes action-packed
Tarantino movies.
Quentin
She like
Tarantino's.
the usual, like the Hateful Eight and all that.
Oh, she loves the Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
She like the Transformers movies.
Transformers movies she's gotten really
She
into.
loves-
She's gone through all the Marvel
All the Bad
shows.
Boys.
She's watched all the Marvel. She would think Bad Boys is goofy. She
She
wouldn't
likes
like.
does she like the serious action ones? Like, what is she?
She's like me. She likes the one man whoop 40 people at a time.
Did you put her on the IP Man movies?
Oh, she's seen those.
What about what else?
No, like name a fight movie my grandma has seen it. Jet Li,
like
Jackie
the Black
Chan.
Mask and stuff like that.
Yes.
So you think your grandma would like Sakamoto?
I think if I was to explain anime to grandma me, I think she would get into this.
Does she have Netflix?
Yeah.
Just tell her. Hey,
I'm gonna
just
text her. Yeah.
Tell her it's animated, but she would like it.
She would
because
like this.
Tell her what it's about. Give her the premise. Say it's an assassin
John
that
Wick.
retired.
As soon as I say it's like John Wick,
Honestly,
she's sold.
just say it's like John Wick and your grandma. Yeah, I think you should text your grandma and tell her to watch.
I am. I'm doing it right now.
Please do. And then
y'all know he's coming back, right?
Sakamoto, of course.
John Wick.
Oh, is that confirmed? 'Cause-
He's coming.
Don't do it to me.
He's coming back.
okay.
Because I cried real
coming-
thug
he's coming
tears
back.
in that last movie. Remember at the end of the movie, I was crying? And you asked me why I was crying?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, because I didn't want him to die.
No, for
I was a
sure.
mess.
For sure. But no, in closing, I highly recommend Sakamoto Days, honestly, as a beginner anime. If you like John Wick, Equalizer, any of these action movies where it's 1 dude versus 50, you will like this movie. If you like, things like 007, Assassins, it's really good. So yeah, I mean, that's our review. It sounds like, do we have a collective number? I mean, Asia, you're at 9. I'm at
was a
high 8.
9.
Tori, where you at number-wise?
I mean, I get 9.5.
Okay, so I don't do math here. It sounds like we average that together. We're probably at a 9.
Like a 9.
A 9? Okay,
Yeah.
so Trap Team gives Sakamoto Days Season 1 a 9 out of 10. Cool.
Yeah.
Let us know. This is our first time doing a solo anime review. Please let us know if you guys want us to review other anime. If you guys have recommendations, let us know. But if you guys like content like this on top of the stream and the other content we do, let us know because we may do that. What are you saying, Tori?
I would say maybe do Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime.
I would watch it.
I'll give it a shot.
I'd watch it for content. You know,
Second season is like the best season.
Oh, we should do Chainsaw Man.
Oh, Chainsaw. You know what? We're about to watch it anyway for some content. So yeah, actually, perfect timing because Chainsaw Man the movie is about to come out, so we might as well.
Let's do a Chainsaw
Man is really good.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, we'll do that next then. If you guys have any other recommendations, definitely let us know.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, but I think that's it, right?
That's it.
All right. Peace out, y'all. See y'all next video.
Later.